Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're a new YouTuber or an old YouTuber, this video is for you. YouTube has changed. YouTube is removing people's videos. All my videos are gone actually, and I thought to share with you people so that you can check up your channel, check what's missing, what you need to correct before they get to you, right? So this is not my niche. This is not what I do normally, but this one hooked me and I have to share with someone out there. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, please pay attention. If you are a YouTuber, please pay attention so that you don't make this mistake, so that you do not get your channel deleted, videos, deleted, or even you getting a strike on your channel. So please pay attention. We're going to go through the new YouTube policy. Okay, this policy is all over the place, guys. Like, these people, every morning I wake up, I get one email from them: your video is removed. So guys, please stay with me till the end. Let me show you these new policies that could affect your channel right now in 2025 going over to 2026. Imagine working tirelessly making content and then your channel or your video gets deleted, especially when that video picks up and start making small money. It's nothing you want to happen to you. You don't want it happening to you. So watch till the end. Please like, subscribe to support the channel, and drop a comment. Let me know if you have experienced the same, because that is what I'm going through right now. My videos just started getting some views and now YouTube is after me. So please watch till the end. Let me show you the new policies that you need to, pay attention to, that you need to be aware of, so that your channel will not be deleted. Okay, let's get started. So guys, you want to go to Google and search for spam, deceptive practices, and scams policies. Okay, then you see the list here. So we're going to go through all of it. YouTube doesn't allow spam, scams, or other deceptive practices that take advantage of the YouTube community. We also don't allow content where the main purpose is to trick others into leaving YouTube or another site. What these policies mean for: if you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits any of the description noted below. Video spam: content that is excessively posted, repetitive, or untargeted, and does one or more of the following. First, promises viewers that they will see something, but instead directs them off-site. 2, gets clicks, views, or traffic off YouTube by promising viewers that they will make money fast. Guys, you all know that when your channel is about making money online, all these titles about making money fast and make $100, it really gets people's attention. That's the reason why most people put those titles. All right, but YouTube is saying no, we don't want you saying make money fast. Okay, and then sends audience to sites that spread harmful software or try to gather personal info, or other sites that have a negative impact. So be careful of leaving links in your description. Yes, be careful of how you leave unverified links in your description. That's why I tell people you can check the name out, go to Google and search for it. So be careful if you leave links in your description box and they check it, it's a spam link, your video or channel is gone. Misleading metadata or thumbnails: using the title, thumbnails, or description to trick users into believing that the content is something that is not. This includes titles, thumbnails, or descriptions leading viewers to believe that they will see something in a video, but then not including it in the video content itself. So you know how people put out thumbnails to attract viewers, and then you go there, they will talk different thing from what is on the thumbnail. YouTube said no. Scams: content offering cash gifts, get rich quick schemes, or pyramid schemes, sending money without a tangible product in a pyramid structure. They said no, they don't want it anymore. Incentivization spam: content that sells engagement metrics such as views, likes, comments, or any other metric on YouTube. This type of spam can also include content where the only purpose is to boost subscribers, views, or other metrics. For example, offering to subscribe to another creator's channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel, also known as sub for sub content. Guys, desist from this. And also, all those people that go to people's comments section and leave comments like, sub, I'll sub for you, grab me, I'll grab you. Please stop doing that. You're harming your own channel and you're also harming that person's channel. Even those that make videos about how to increase your views by going to one website or the other. Desist from it. Comment spam. Comments where the sole purpose is to gather personal info from viewers, misleadingly drive viewers off YouTube, or perform any of the prohibited behaviors noted above. So any comment where, people that like to comment on videos with spam comments, people that leave spam comments on people's videos, and then if someone clicks on the link, it takes them to websites that will harm them. They said no. So it's not just for creators. Even you as a viewer commenting, be sure of what you're commenting, okay? Repetitive comment. Leaving large number of identical, untargeted repetitive comments. Please note that this type of engagement may lead to the removal of your comments. So those that go about commenting on people's videos, be careful of what you comment, okay? Third-party content. Live streams that include unauthorized third-party content that are not corrected after repeated warnings of possible abuse. Channel owners should actively monitor their live streams and correct any potential issues in a timely manner. Okay, the policy applies to videos, video descriptions, comments, live streams, and any other YouTube product or feature. Bear in mind that this isn't a complete list. Please note that these policies also apply to external links in your content. This can include clickable URLs and verbally directing users to other sites in the video, as well as other forms. So even those that are doing affiliate marketing, make sure that you are sure of where that link is taking them to. And then video spams. The following types of content are not allowed on YouTube. Bear in mind that this isn't a complete list. Content that promises viewers that they will watch something, but instead directs them off site to view it. So you can promise viewers that they'll watch this thing on your thumbnail, and then you now redirect them through a link to view off site. Posting the same content repeatedly across one or more channels. Like this, my video you're watching now, if I go post it on another channel, it's still a problem. Massively uploading content that you script from other creators. So those reactors, check it out now. Make sure that the video you're reacting to it in a way that YouTube allows you to. So don't go about copying other people's videos, reacting to other people's videos, because once they report your channel, is a problem. Trying to get viewers to install harmful software or directing them to sites that might compromise their privacy. No, do not leave links anymore. I don't leave links anymore. Auto-generated content that computers post without regard for quality or viewer experience. So those that are using AI now to generate their content without even reviewing it. Auto-generated content. Automation, YouTube automation, be careful. Promising money product software or gaming perks at no charge if viewers install software, download an app, or perform other tasks. No, they say no. If you're promising money to people or saying you will send them products if they do this or that or install this or that, no. Massively posting affiliate content in dedicated accounts. Are we not here to make money though? But now they're saying if you're massively posting affiliate content in a dedicated account, it can be spam. Repeatedly uploading content that you don't own and that isn't EDSA, you're in trouble. Content that you don't own, you can't download from YouTube, you can't download from Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, re-upload. Misleading metadata or thumbnails. The following types of content are not allowed on YouTube, okay? This isn't a complete list. A thumbnail with a picture of a popular celebrity that has nothing to do with the video content. Those that use Mr. Beast to teach. You bring Mr. Beast's picture or Donald Trump's picture and you're talking a different thing in the video, you're in trouble. A thumbnail using the title, thumbnail, or description, you're misleading them to think they will see something that they saw in the thumbnail in the video, and then it will not be in the video. For example, leading a viewer to think that they will see an analysis from a well-known news reader, but the video contains a music video instead. Yes, I've seen these things before. Titles, thumbnails, or descriptions leading viewers to believe that they will see something in a video, but then not including it in the video. Using the title, thumbnail, or description to indicate that a newsworthy event recently took place or is taking place, but then not addressing that event in the video. Guys, a lot of people are doing this, right? They will show a thumbnail, this one happened, and then when you go into the video, You will not see that news at all. Scams. The following types of content are not allowed on YouTube. Bear in mind, this isn't a complete list. Making exaggerated promises such as claims that viewers can get rich fast or that a miracle treatment can cure chronic illnesses such as cancer. Promoting cash gifting or other pyramid schemes. Accounts dedicated to cash gifting schemes. Videos that promise you will make £50,000 tomorrow with this plan. Incentivization spam. The following types of content are not allowed. Videos where the purpose is to encourage viewers to subscribe. It's not the one we talk at the intro and outro of our videos, no. Where you dedicate videos and your channel is all about encouraging viewers to do so for sub videos, videos that offer likes for sale, a video that offers to give the channel to the 100th subscriber without any other content. Guys, their eyes are red for us. And comment spam. The following types of content are not allowed. Comments about surveys or giveaways that promote pyramid schemes. Pay per click referral links in comments. Comments that falsely claim to offer full video content. This type of content could be films, TV shows, concerts. So when people post short videos and you go into the comment section to say, I have the full link, I have the link to the full video. They say no. Pay per click referral links. No. In the comments. No. Posting links to harmful software or phishing sites in comments. Oh my god, just got tons of bucks from here, and you paste the URL. I see people saying they got free money from PayPal, they got free money from Shane, free code, this and that. No more. Comment with links to counterfeit shops. Hey, take a look at my channel video here, when the channel video has nothing to do with the video that it was posted in. You see, we are talking about school here, you're posting a video about politics in someone else's comment. So it's not just about the poster of the video, it's not just about us, you the commenter, you're also in trouble. Okay, posting the same comment repeatedly with a link to your channel. So you go into people's comment sections and you're posting your link, posting the link to your channel, you're in trouble as well. And for third-party content, using your phone to stream a television show is not allowed anymore. Using third-party software to live stream songs from an album. Songs that are not yours. You're using third-party software to live stream is not allowed. You're using your phone to stream a television show, whether be it news or anything, and then you're sharing it as your own. It's not allowed. And then it says, remember, these are just some examples. Don't post content if you think that it might violate this policy. What happens if content violates this policy? If your content violates this policy, we may suspend your monetization or terminate your channel or account. For some violations, we may remove the content and issue a warning or strike against your channel. If this happens, we will send you an email to let you know. You can take optional policy training to allow the warning to expire after 90 days. However, if your content violates the same policy within that 90-day window, the warning may not expire and your channel may be given a strike. If you violate a different policy after completing the training, you will get another warning. We may prevent repeat offenders from taking policy trainings in the future. Guys, this is massive. This is massive. There's also impersonation policy, external links policy, fake engagement policy, additional policies, and playlist policies. So you need to come here to read this for yourself. Come and read this for yourself. Come and read this for yourself, because go and read that for yourself. If you're a YouTuber, if you're an upcoming YouTuber, an OG, please go and read the new YouTube policy so that you don't enter hot soup. Please, I'm begging you. And if you're starting your channel, think about it. Read the policies. Go to Google, search for it. Read the policies carefully before you choose a niche so that you don't get choked. At a point, you start running out of content. Don't repeat people's content. Don't borrow content ideas. Create your own content. Write your own script. Shoot it. Even faceless channel is at risk because they need to even make sure that they need to know that you are original. I don't know. I just thought to share with you guys because I am going through it right now. My channel is going through it. In case they delete more of my videos, know that I'm going to rebrand and start all over again. Right? I'm going to start all over again. So I thought to update you guys. I thought to share with you guys in case you're seeing me for the first time. Please subscribe to support me and share with someone. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.